What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at Nerdy Geeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Sunday, February the 10th, 2026. I had to look at my calendar because I was about to say 5, but 2026. So you know what that means. It is formerly Snail Mail Sunday, now Sunday Show and Tell. I was just told it was Sunday. Snail Mail Sunday was a little confusing, so switch to Sunday Show and Tell. If y'all don't care, I'm just gonna leave it that way. If y'all do care, let me know which one you like better. Either way, it's a pretty good week. I don't have a huge amount of books. Hopefully the quality is better than the quantity. Either way, I hope you had a great week. We had a good new comic book day. My FOC video just dropped on Friday. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out so you don't miss anything that's coming out for FOC this coming Monday, February the 11th, 2026. You see how I kept eye contact and I didn't have to look over here at the calendar? It's pretty good, right? Yeah. Anyways, let's get to my stack. We're going to start off with this package from I don't know who and I don't know where. Let's open it. Knifey, knifey. Okay, so the first book we got is Hack and Slash Resurrection, issue number 12. I've never read this series, but they have a lot of great covers, so I just try and pick them up whenever I can. If I can pick up that Jenny Frison, that would be amazing. But either way, nice little cover right here. I also picked up Lara Croft's Tomb Raider, issue number 3. This cover was done by Andy Park. So again, adding to my Tomb Raider collection because I'm on the hunt to pick up all 50 issues. And I've got a lot of the harder ones to find out of the way. There's still a couple I need to get, but picking them up as I go. I also picked up Tomb Raider, issue number 33. Oh, sorry, 22. I don't know why I saw 33 on this. And this is actually a different one. This is part 2 of 3. So this is a different series, but a really nice cover right here. Okay, so this next book is a Zenescope book, and I know who the character is, but the whole reason I started collecting this specific character is because to me, it looks like a steampunk Zatanna. So here we have a Van Helsing issue, and of course this is a negative space cover. Really well done cover. But if you can see it right here, especially with the top hat, sometimes it looks a little, there's a little bit more detail. She's got the jacket, but she does look a lot like a steampunk version of Zatanna. So that's what got me into starting to picking up Van Helsing. All right, so these next 2 books are books from 2 of my favorite artists. First, we're going to start off with Lucio Parrillo, and this is Deja Torres, issue number 1. Really nice cover right here. I am a huge fan of Lucio Parrillo's artwork, so really happy to have added this one to the collection of his. And next, I have another Deja Torres, but this one is done by Adam Hughes, and actually took it out of the bag and boards because this is actually a wraparound cover. So really nice artwork by Adam Hughes right here. Another one to add to my Adam Hughes collection. In my last book from this box, I have a issue of Betty Page. I don't know anything about this other than it's Betty Page on the cover. You got some pumpkins on there. Really nice cover. We can blame Joe's Doolin for this because he's always showing off his Betty Page collection. So I started picking up whenever I see him. We got our next package. I have no idea who it's from. Pretty sure it's a Whatnot purchase, but we'll find out. That didn't go as far as I was hoping. Okay, so up next I have some more books from artists that I'm a big fan of. So here we have Betty and Veronica. This cover was done by Adam Hughes. A really great cover. It is not an expensive cover. You can find these regularly for like $5. Some places, if they're really good condition, they might charge you 10, but I got this one for like I think 3. So really happy to have added this one. So these next 2 issues, I've been finding a lot of those Wizard half numbers. I guess they were Wizard World convention exclusives. I never got to go to Wizard World. By the time I got into collecting and went to my first convention, Wizard World was gone. You know, Wizard Magazine was gone. I did have a subscription from them from probably around 06 until they went under. So I have a lot of fond memories of Wizard Magazine. But here I have, well, I already showed it to you, the X-Files Wizard half. Really great. It's not a photo cover, but it's a really great cover right here. Got Mulder and Scully. Not sure who that is. I watched every episode of the X-Files until Mulder left. And then I skipped everything until it came back in season 10. If there are episodes in there worth watching, let me know. I will go back and give them a shot. It just felt like once Mulder left, it wasn't going to be the same series. But evidently, it still went on for, I think, 2 more seasons? I think he left in season 7. Is that right? Or he lived in season 6? I think it was 7. So 8 and 9 were without him, I want to say. It's been a long time. Anyways, nice cover. And we got the little certificate of authenticity, so you know it's a special book. Okay, and the last book for this box is another Wizard Magazine half, but this one is done by my favorite artist of all time, Michael Turner. There's his little signature box right there. And we have Witchblade Tomb Raider. So the first time Tomb Raider or Lara Croft ever showed up was in a Witchblade crossover. So really happy to have added this one. I actually think I already own one of these, but still, always nice to add a second copy. Next, I have a package from Trinity Comics. Let's see what's in here. Whew, those were just empty bags and boards with no comics in them. I got scared for a second. Okay, so the one and only book that I did get from Trinity Comics is a comic that I want to say was their MegaCon 2025 exclusive. I want to say, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, it's Artie Granov's Uncanny X-Men issue number 3. And here we have his rendition of Savage Land Road. So Will, if you're watching, check this out, homie. You need to go pick one up if you can find one. Really great cover by Artie Granov. There's also another version of this where the art of Rogue is the exact same thing, except in the background, it's that like 80s crazy beach sunset scene, kind of like in Scarface, you know, the sunset that's always behind him in the, I don't remember, was it whatever office he was in whenever he took it from the other guy, the first guy he took over from. Either way, that one's a pretty cool cover, but still happy to have this one. Next up, we got a big boy right here. Let's see what all I got in this one. Are y'all waiting for the day when I actually stab myself when I do this? I hope not. It'd be kind of funny though. Y'all know I'm gonna end up hitting the camera again, right? Okay, so next up, I got a bunch of older comics. I don't know if I want to call them vintage, because some people might get upset. That's not vintage. I read those when I was a kid. That was also close to 40, 50 years ago. Well, for these, 40 years ago. So I'm gonna go in descending order, and I'm gonna go quick because I have a lot of books to go through, and I don't want to make this take too long. And all of these are in really, really nice shape. Like, they're really nice for 40-year-old comics. Here we have the Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 106. A really nice cover right here. I don't know a lot about these, but I was picking these up for really, really cheap prices. So there weren't a lot of people in the room. I think there was less than 10 maybe. So I only had a couple people bidding against me, but I got all of these for pretty good price. I also picked up Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 95, and this one actually had a $50 sticker price on it. That's not what I paid. I didn't even pay half of that. I don't even know if I paid more than 18 for this, maybe. But this is in really great shape. But if y'all let me know what's the significance of this book. Here we have issue number 88, where we have poor Black Cat about to get ripped in half unless Spidey can save her. Here we have issue number 75. We have Doc Ock, Spidey, and Black Cat, and I don't know who that is. Y'all let me know. Here we have issue number 63. Really nice cover right here. Hopefully Spidey's suit is fireproof, but judging by his hand and his head right there, he may not be fireproof. Oh no, will Spidey survive? Also, you think I can still win this Columbia 10-speed racer? That'd be pretty cool. Details inside. I'm gonna check it out. And then here we have issue number 56. Really nice black cover, because you know these things tend to have a lot of spine ticks on them. And this one, I mean, it has spine ticks, but I don't see any cover breaking, and none of them are really big spine ticks. They're actually just small ones that you can tell from people reading it, but that's it. They're not huge spine ticks, and they're not color breaking. So really nice cover to have. And I know I said I was going to be going in descending order, but this cover I do know a lot of people like. I was really happy to pick it up. This one I had to compete with other people for. I want to say I got it for $20 something, but it's a really clean, really nice looking copy. But here we go. We have Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 112. We got the Santa with a gun, or as I like to call it, the Santa Cobra cover, because that looks exactly like Stallone in Cobra if he was dressed as Santa. But really happy to have this one. I've seen a lot of people with this, and I never thought I'd find it. This was the first chance I had to buy one, so I picked it up. Okay, so up next, there was a Daredevil run, and I don't pick up a lot of Daredevil. I do like the character. I think it's one of those characters I like the concept more than I've actually went out and read it. But I do know that a lot of people do collect the original Daredevil run. I'm hoping that that's what this is from. None of these cost me too much money, so I was pretty happy. Well, one of them did, but you'll see why. Anyways, let's start off with Daredevil issue number 218. Really nice cover, and like I said, all of these are in really nice shape. They're not all beat up like normally you find these old Daredevils. Here I have issue number 213. Really nice cover right here, kind of like a zombie horror type cover. Really nice. Next we have issue number 210. Daredevil was caught in a snare. Oh no, will he make it? I'm going to assume so, because this is issue 210. I already showed you 213 and 18. Next up, we have Daredevil, The Deadliest Night of My Life. Here is issue number 208. And I really like this cover. I love that gothic looking church behind him. It looks like a haunted house. Really nice cover right here. Here we have issue number 204. Really nice cover right here. So y'all let me know, any of these that I'm showing y'all, are there any significance, or are they maybe minor keys or anything? Let me know if y'all are big Daredevil fans and y'all collect them. Again, here we have a really nice black cover. There are a couple of spine ticks, but I mean, you can see there's 2 small color breaking spine ticks, but the rest of it looks really good. These old black covers, they look really fantastic, and they're hard to find in great shape. So really to have this one, issue number 203. And again, here we have issue number 202. Again, another really nice black cover. And again, not a lot of big spine ticks on this one. Wait, it's this side. You can see it right there. See, there's one right there. And that looks like that's it. Again, there's a few tiny little stress marks, but that's the only color breaking spine tick. So awesome cover, looks really gorgeous. Now we're down in the sub 200. So this is issue 195. Nice cover right there. Here we have an issue 191, and I believe this is a Frank Miller cover, right? Let me know. Here we have issue number 174, and we have Elektra here on this cover. Really nice cover right there. And again, these are all in really nice shape. Next, issue number 141. So if it's not a black cover, I love these old yellow covers that the Daredevils had. Really nice cover. Again, 141. Really awesome to have this one. And the oldest book I was able to pick up, I think there was one book that was older, but I think somebody else outbid me on it. But here we have issue number 134. Really nice cover. Awesome to have these in my collection. Like I said, I've been trying to pick up some older books recently. Okay, so this is my last book from this package. I did take it out because I wanted to look at the condition. It looks really, really nice. Front and back look really good. So here I have Daredevil issue number 182, the Frank Miller cover. Really nice cover right here. And as you can see, it's in really nice shape. Go down the spine. Check that out. Really good shape on that. Maybe a little bit right there. But I don't think it's anything that we can't get a good press on. But check that out. Really nice. But the significant thing about this one, and why I took it out, is I wanted to show you right here, we got an autograph by Frank Miller. At least I hope it's an autograph by Frank Miller. I don't have any Frank Miller autographs, so y'all let me know. Does that look like Frank Miller's actual autograph? Because if it is, really happy to have picked this up. And if not, well, that sucks, but it's still a really great cover. So really happy to have this one. Help me out, guys. You think that's really Frank Miller? I'll tell you what, I'll give y'all one more close look at it. Y'all let me know. Is that Frank Miller's autograph? All right. Into the Mylar it goes, but I just noticed you can see the advertisements from the other side. Right there and right there. It's a Cracker Jacks. See it? And I don't know what that one is, but you can see them through it. So that kind of sucks. I don't know. Is that typical for this? Y'all let me know, but really happy. We've made it to the last package. Now, after the last one I just opened, I kind of feel like no matter what's in here, it's not going to be as impressive as what was in there, because I feel like those were good pickups, especially if that's a real Frank Miller autograph on that book. That would be amazing. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so here we go. I'm not disappointed in this. Y'all may be. It just depends if you're fans of the artist or not. We'll see. But as I always say, I won a giveaway. And what do I always say? You're going to win a giveaway. Might as well start buying, because you either got free shipping or reduced shipping. So now it's fair game. So I went ahead and picked up this Gunslinger Spawn issue number 50, the 1 in 50 by Mark Spears. I really like this cover. I know there was people who weren't big fans of it, but I got a Mark Spears 1 in 50, and it was only 20 bucks. I'll take that all day. And then the last thing I have to show you, it's a set of 3, and this is from my Artist of the Year for last year, Ivan Talavera. If you've been watching me, you know I'm a big fan of his. So here we have Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 16. And here we have Ivan Talavera's rendition of Absolute Zatanna. Really nice cover right here. And you got Wonder Woman on Pegasus down there. And it came with a Virgin variant. So really nice. Awesome artwork. I like to buy the sets of these, so that way I keep the trade dress with the Virgin and I'm not having to open it up and like, what issue is this? I don't remember. That's why I always buy the sets. Sorry for all the glare. Again, I still haven't been able to set up the room the way I want, where I have not that much glare. And of course, if you're buying a set of 3 and you already have a trade dress and a Virgin, then obviously the third one is going to be a foil. So here we have a foil copy. They take out Wonder Woman. So here we just have the absolute version of Zatanna. Really nice cover. And again, this is one of those foils that you can clearly see the artwork. You know, is it dulled? Yeah, it's clearly not as well, you know what? It's not bad if you look at it. That's, yes, it is duller, but it's not bad. You can see it. So really happy to have these. As soon as I saw these by Ivan Talavera, I knew I had to pick them up. But that was my last book, guys. I hope you enjoyed this new Sunday show and tell. Please hit the like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. I have been picking up more followers and more views lately, and I appreciate all of you who are watching and who are continuing to watch. Thank you very much. And let me know about these Daredevils and these Spectacular Spider-Man. Were any of those, keys or minor keys? Because I don't know a lot about them. Again, I didn't collect comics till I was 25 in 2005. My parents couldn't afford it. My parents were migrant workers that went where the fields were and everything like that. So it was not in our budget. So I don't know a lot about keys from, before 90 probably. So please let me know. And also, don't forget to check out my FOC videos and my new Comic Book Day haul videos. And as always, thank all of you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.